This is definitely the worst crisis she has faced in her 13 years as German Chancellor. For the first time, her job is at risk. Having said that, she will likely stay on as Chancellor because probably even her opponents from the CSU will not really dare to bring down the government, because that would hurt the CSU as well and not just Merkel.
Let's look at today. So today both parties will have press conferences. So how likely is it that we get a 2 weeks waiver, so to say, for the Seehofer or the Bavarian solution?
It's only 10 days from today until this EU summit everybody is talking about. I would be surprised if we couldn't wait for these 10 days. The CSU, Merkel's opponents, probably want some assurance that if there is no European solution, or at least no bilateral solution with selected European countries, that Merkel will then largely adopt the harsher CSU line. And I guess this is roughly the way we are going, because even in Merkel's CDU, when it comes to substance rather than style, when it comes to substance, many agree more or less with the Bavarian CSU. Germany needs tighter border controls.
What do you think? How can she potentially live with such a U-turn? Because she's insisting on that European solution so much.
She will need a bit of a compromise here and there. She will basically, for instance, need the reassurance that if later on or now there is a European solution, then that border controls could be relaxed again. So probably with both sides wanting a solution, which I hope is the case, we can get a compromise. Having said that, in these situations, personalities can get in the way, pride can get in the way, the desire to save face can get in the way. So this remains a very tense situation.
Yeah, let us talk about the interpersonal relations, because there's this famous quote Horst Seehofer reportedly has said during a meeting, I think on Thursday, that he cannot work with that woman anymore. Do you think the relationship between Horst Seehofer and Angela Merkel is completely ruined?
Well, they are both professional politicians. I think if they have to, they will continue to work with each other. They have been at loggerheads over decades already, over many issues. So in a way, this is not new. This is just now a new quality of the dispute between them. Again, if they really have to, which probably they do, they will be able to work professionally together.
What do you think? Is there a remote risk even for new elections in Germany if they are not coming to a compromise?
There is a remote, very remote risk of new elections. Less unlikely would be if the CSU really walks out of the government, that Merkel tries to co-opt the Green Party as a further coalition partner and then stays on as a head of a coalition of her conservative CDU, the Social Democrats and the Greens. In terms of substance, these three parties may actually not be too far apart anyway.
But still, if the CDU walks away from the CSU, it would be like a huge event for German politics. Would that not mean Angela Merkel really has to retire?
A split between the CDU and the Bavarian variant of the Conservatives, the CSU, would be a huge event. Yeah, but yes, there is no challenger at the moment for Merkel within the CDU. There would be many people probably pinning a little blame on her as well, but there is no open challenger. Nobody standing in the wings who already is strong enough, he or she, to topple her. So probably, even in this bad case scenario, she would be able to stay on, serve out most of her term before somebody else would take over.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.